trembling.
Who are you? Tell me.
Vicious.
Very little is known about the man called Vicious. He participated in the Titan Wars, and afterward betrayed Gren, his closest comrade. He worked for the Red Dragon with Spike and betrayed him as well. He even sacrifices his pet bird to overthrow the van and take control of the Syndicate. Betrayal is his method, and power is his goal. Vicious uses a sword among guns, which is only possible due to his prolific agility. We'll take advantage of this, and a little luck, to focus on critical hits. But aim isn't everything. He also needs quite a bit of strength to slash through a field of enemies. He's perhaps not as strong as Jet, but much deadlier. Here are his initial special stats. He doesn't look for the workaround, and neither will we. These stats reflect how much killing we're going to do. And that killing will be done with melee weapons, which do double damage in VATS. We're going to focus on perks that make that damage very high indeed. We've also tagged Unarmed and Survival, because that's what we need to get the first few perks in this build. But we're not going to focus on any utility skills, and once we get to Survival 45, we can stop. We can use Blast Back to imagine his hair in the waists, but his outfit isn't going to match really anywhere. His long black trench coat might look a little like Ulysses Duster if the sleeves had been cut off, so we'll use this opportunity to wear it. I found it helpful to keep a few uniforms on hand as well, in order to fully exploit the experience in different areas. And of course his weapon of choice is the Katana. Make sure to look for the Katana mods as you go along. Traveling merchants and weapon dealers have a chance to carry them. The actual Katana is usually sold in Novak, Mick and Ralph's, and the Silver Rush. Now on to Vicious's delightful playstyle. The name of the game is Trust and Betrayal. We're going to work for the bad guys every time, but just as we drip them dry of quests, we'll kill them all. Good guys too, if it happens to suit us. We'll move from place to place, fulfilling their hopes only to murder them to a man afterward. Eddie's Enhanced Sensors perk is very useful to ensure you leave no survivors. For this build, I recommend that you gather the ingredients for weapon repair kits. This is because you will use your katana more than usual, and you'll be killing the people who can service it as you go. A word on my choice of Logan's Loophole. It's usually a terrible trait, but we want it because whenever Vicious is surrounded and outclassed, which is often, we're going to mash our hotkeys. And on those hotkeys we'll set Med-X, Psycho, Buffout, and Jet. I like to think of this cocktail as Red Eye. Feel free to include other chems like Rocket, Slasher, Turbo, and the Weapon Binding Ritual. All of these will synergize nicely with the Chemist perk. I guess that wraps up my Cowboy Bebop series. I hope you enjoyed it. Up next is going to be a full playthrough that you might find hilarious. Thanks everyone. I'll see y'all next time.